how leads enter in the system, and how to create a lead. Welcome to the first video in the Rainmaker Queen guide. In this series, I want to show you practically how we use a system to manage a law firm. And the process begins where almost every new case begins, the lead. So first, what is a lead? A lead is simply a potential inquiry, someone who contacts the firm and may potentially become a client. Before we can evaluate that person, understand whether the matter is relevant, and decide what to do next, the lead has to enter the system. Leads can come from many different sources: your website, Google, social media, phone calls, WhatsApps, emails, referrals, and from existing clients, colleagues, or even a conversation at an event. It is extremely important to record the source of every lead. In the Rainmaker Queen, every lead is connected to its source. Over time, that allows us to understand where the best leads are actually coming from and where we should invest our time and money. From my experience, the best leads usually come from satisfied clients. That is another reason why excellent client service is not only a professional obligation, it is also one of the best growth engines of a law firm and that a law firm can have. Leads coming from your digital channels should enter the system automatically whenever possible. But the real challenge is everything that doesn't. If an employee or owner receives a call or a personal phone, a WhatsApp, a message, a private email, or even meet someone who raises a legal issue that would potentially become a case, that inquiry should immediately be entered into the system as a lead. This is also about organization psychology. A law firm ultimately sells time and expertise, so we need to document the time invested in the sales process, not only the work performed after a matter becomes a case. Once the lead is created, we need to give it substance. At a minimum, we want a full name, phone number, WhatsApp, email, lead source, and an accurate description of the matter. Then we evaluate two main questions: legal feasibility and economic viability. If professional input is required, consult the appropriate lawyer and document the legal assessment inside the lead. Then consider whether the potential case meets the firm's economic threshold. In our firm, for example, a potential lead of around 15,000 shekels will generally justify investing a lawyer's time in a meeting. For smaller matters that we still want to handle, we may try to close the engagement directly over the phone rather than spending unnecessary time in another meeting. Once we have the initial information, the lead begins at lead created stage, and from there moves into the next effort, scheduling the meeting. And remember an important principle I discussed in other videos. We divide the firm into efforts, not just job titles. An employee may have one primary effort, but everyone should understand how to support the other efforts when necessary. Sales especially requires good matching at every stage to try to give the lead to the person best suited to move the sales effort forward. In the next video, we'll continue to the next stage: how to schedule and manage the initial